open up the first edition of STB Chaos with a match for the Intercontinental title. Hello and welcome to Chaos. We have a jacked show for you this evening, the first of a new era of STB wrestling, but we will kick off the first edition of the new era with a highly anticipated Intercontinental title match. And we see the generic luchador, El Generico, who won a three-way dance on the last stream to get this opportunity. Of course, he was drafted to Chaos. He looks to make a big impact here. It's some big shoes to fill for him. The first match of a new era. And he hopes to capture the Intercontinental title. Make some history, being only the third man to hold that championship. But he has to go through the American Nightmare. The man who ended the multiple months long reign of Buddy Matthews to get the championship. This man has been on a roll as of late here. And one can only wonder where he goes from here. Cody Rhodes looks ready to go against El Generico. Now, of course, with a championship comes challengers and contenders. You got to wonder. The rest of the draftees are watching this Intercontinental title match with great focus, because they know that to quote one of the greatest, to be the man, you have to beat the man. And if El Generico cannot get the job done here tonight, maybe they can. But Cody Rhodes looks ready to go, and he looks to defend the title tonight and walk away. But can El Generico do the unthinkable and end this young reign before it's even begun? One will see. That's what it is all for, the Intercontinental title. Two of the greatest athletes in the world today. You will only see this match on Chaos. We have some great action for you coming up later on, but that is then, this is now. Cody Rhodes, El Generico, 1-on-1. It's on. And it's Rhodes taking control, but Generico will block it. We saw in the triple threat match, it was Rhodes, Generico, and Rhino, a free agent, where Generico picked up the victory. That has been sitting with Cody Rhodes for a long time. That was Wrestle Bash. This is now, as Rhodes is still in control over Generico. Looks to put the second generation wrestling experience to great use as he pummels Generico in the corner. You gotta wonder, I said earlier about the various contenders and hopefuls watching this contest. Is Buddy Matthews watching this match? We all know he wants to get that championship back. He made that title famous. Elbow drop by the champion. Hook the leg to retain the title. Only a 1. Now, but Generico trying to find his way now. But Rhodes blocks. And Rhodes trying to go for a big forearm, but now Generico goes to the back. German suplex. And now it's Generico trying to take some control here. Big right hand. Now he's going to just unleash some right hands now to the face of Cody Rhodes. In STB, there's no love lost. Cover now. Only a 1 count. Rhodes gets out of it easily. But now Cody Rhodes. Wait a minute, Rhodes already. Pedigree. He brought that out of nowhere. Now going to hook the leg to hopefully get the win. Only a 2 count. These two men know how much this means. A first impression is everything. Oh, and Generico has taken advantage now. First impression is everything. Standing moonsault by Generico. Generico loves to employ the brain buster. Cody Rhodes has the crossroads. Which one of those finishing maneuvers will finish this match? Only time will tell. Now Generico has the arm. Makes his way to the corner. And a lucha arm drag. It shocked everybody that El Generico was in the draft at all, but he was drafted to Chaos for a reason. Wait, Generico, oh, drop kick in the corner. And yet another one. Springboard off the ropes and a DDT. Generico is really trying to get some good momentum going on here because Cody Rhodes has proven to be a dominant STB Intercontinental Champion. He defeated Rey Mysterio Jr. at the Gold Rush in a heated match. He's beaten luchadors before. And then Rhodes is just relentless in this contest here. And look at that. Some heritage from Cody Rhodes. Has him on his shoulders now. But Generico will find a way out of it. Wait, Generico. Brainbuster! This could be all. We could have a new Intercontinental Champion right here, right now. And it was so close. But Rhodes found a way out. Now Generico to the top rope. Hurricane Rana. Hooks the legs. Do we have a new champion? We almost did. But the fighting spirit of Rhodes. Roll up now by Cody to get the win. No. These two men are deathly equal. Another head scissors by El Generico. Rhodes sweeps the leg. And Cody is feeling it here. Rhodes, wait a minute, Cody! Crossroads! That is all she wrote. Cody Rhodes retains. That was a tremendous, tremendous opening match. And to the victor go the spoils. Cody Rhodes walks away with his Intercontinental title and his reign still intact. Well, the chaos is just getting started. We're going to have a #1 contenders match in the main event. Sting versus The Rock. Coming up next is some light heavyweight action. Taka Michinoku and Eddie Guerrero. And then an open challenge from Dan the Beast Severn. The chaos has just begun, so stick with it. Let's go to the ring for some light heavyweight action. And this right here should be quite the doozy. Coming up, Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. This is a light heavyweight division match, a division based on skill and competition. Eddie Guerrero is no stranger to championship accolades, but tonight, for the first time ever, he takes on one of the greatest junior heavyweights of all time in Taka Michinoku, but we can't really doubt Eddie Guerrero because he's Eddie Guerrero, the legend. Tag team champion, Intercontinental champion, U.S. champion, Cruiserweight champion. Of course, a World Heavyweight champion. This man has done it all. But Eddie is here tonight to hopefully get a victory over the light heavyweight champion and secure himself a light heavyweight title bout in the near future. But he is up for some stiff competition. Because, folks, Taka Michinoku does not play games. He made his debut where he almost won the Intercontinental title from Cody Rhodes. And then he beat Hayabusa to win the light heavyweight title. And he has been on a roll since. At WrestleBash, he defeated Hayabusa to continue this little streak since winning the title. Tonight, he looks to keep it going with this bout against Eddie Guerrero. And one thing about Taka Michinoku is he is very unpredictable. You never know just where the man from Japan will hit you from. This is sure to be some excellent light heavyweight action, but don't forget, we still have an open challenge from Dan the Beast Severn and a main event world title #1 contender match between Sting and The Rock. But right now, it's light heavyweight action only on Chaos. One has to wonder, what is the strategy For both of these men, this should be a highly technical, highly skilled wrestling match. What will the champion bring to the table, and what does Eddie Guerrero bring to the table? That is the question, and we will find out soon enough. This crowd is wholeheartedly behind Eddie Guerrero. And our referee will call for the bell. Light heavyweight action. Now Taka gets the first shot. And now it is the light heavyweight champion. No, but Eddie Guerrero with a spinning sidekick. Eddie looking to even the pace. But Taka right back at it. Taka sends Eddie for the ride. And a belly-to-belly throw from the champion to Eddie Guerrero. Now Taka with a knee to the back of the head. Michinoku is an expert at aerial maneuvers as well as technical submission. Of course, speaking of aerial maneuvers, we cannot forget about Eddie Guerrero's patented frog splash. That's now Michinoku. But went for the senton, he did hit it. And so far, minus a few hope spots from Eddie Guerrero, it's been all Taka. Now Taka is sizing Guerrero up in the corner with a big forearm. Guerrero looks so hot out of the gate. Wait, Guerrero looks hot right now. Eddie caught the foot. And now Guerrero will take anything that he can to work over the light heavyweight champion. A victory over Taka Michinoku surely means a light heavyweight title match at a later date. Eddie lights Taka's chest up with some chops. Wrenches the arm. Side Russian leg sweep from the youngest member of the Guerrero family. Picks up Michinoku. Has him on his shoulders. And Eddie plants Taka down on the turnbuckle. The momentum has shifted back in favor of Eddie Guerrero. Speaking of momentum, one has to wonder what will that Dan Severn Open Challenge look like. And now Guerrero has him up in a powerbomb, folds him for the cover. Only a 1. It will take more than that to get Michinoku off his feet, and now Michinoku capitalizing. Taka, springboard moonsault. And this is where Taka shines the most. Went for the Rana, but oh, Guerrero launched him face and throat first onto the ropes. And now Eddie, working on the legs. Trying to bottle up the core strength of Taka, who throws Eddie to the ropes. Another throw from Taka. And the light heavyweight champion is on a roll here. Think about the light heavyweights in the back watching this match, eagerly anticipating the result. The pecking order will be set after this DDT from Taka. Spikes Eddie right on his head. Wait, Taka is sizing Eddie up. Already! Michinoku driver! Eddie powered out of it. I'm not sure how Eddie Guerrero was able to power out of the Michinoku driver. Now Taka! Oh, Taka! Crashed and burned. Guerrero blocked it. And that was just what Eddie needed. Now applying the camel clutch invented by his father, Gory Guerrero. But Taka back on the attack. They're on the outside. What is Taka thinking here? He has to get Eddie back in the ring. We are up to a count of 6. Guerrero on the outside has him in a Gory bomb position. The Gory special. Taka gets out of it. Arm drag. Fast and furious action. Guerrero whipped into the ring. Taka gets back in at 8. And now Taka with the advantage. Michinoku is going to go up to the top rope. Body press caught by Guerrero. Body slam from Eddie. What is Eddie thinking of here? Uranagi from Eddie Guerrero. And now Eddie is just sizing Taka up. Eddie needs a victory. Uh-oh. And we've seen Guerrero do this time and time again. That lying, that cheating, that stealing. Is Eddie going for 3 amigos? Yes. Oh, no, it was a brain buster. This could be all right here. Taka barely got the shoulder up. If Eddie Guerrero can hit the frog splash, this is over before it even got started. But Taka is right back on it. Spinning heel kick from Michinoku. But Eddie's on the outside of the ring. Where is Taka going? Moonsault! Swinging DDT on the outside. And Guerrero now almost getting a taste of his own medicine. Now Michinoku has cleared an announce table for some reason. And now Eddie is back on the attack, throws Michinoku right into the ring. And now a drop kick right to the face of Taka. Springboard from Guerrero, Hurricane Rana. And Eddie's right back up. Why isn't Eddie going for the frog splash? Brainbuster again, no. Taka reverses the momentum. Goes for the knee of Eddie. Taka picks him up. Michinoku driver again. That's all she wrote. Just like that, after a hard-fought back and forth, the light heavyweight champion Taka Michinoku cements his dominance. What a victory for Taka. That was a tremendous victory from Taka Michinoku. But coming up next, it's time for an open challenge from the former STB World Heavyweight Champion. The Beast, Dan Severn, looks to hunt next. And the Beast hath cometh. Dan Severn is here. The Beast is a former STB World Champion. He lost the Gold Rush tournament to Kurt Angle, but tonight is looking for a little bit of redemption. He has put out a call to anybody on the STB roster that has the balls to step up to the Beast. One can only think about who from this roster will answer the call. Chaos draft a phenomenal roster of some of the best wrestlers on the planet. So whoever comes out to challenge the Beast will have their work cut out for him. Who is it going to be? Who will challenge the Beast? Oh my, it's the franchise. Shane Douglas, the leader of the Triple Threat. This is sure to be a very interesting contest. Shane Douglas answering Dan the Beast Severn's open challenge. This will surely be a matter of brains versus brawn. Who is the better wrestler tonight? Only time will tell. Dan Severn needs a win, but a win for Shane Douglas in this match is irreplaceable. A victory over a former world champion. This could be interesting. And we are set for what is sure to be a very, very great wrestling match. Dan Severn, Shane Douglas, franchise versus the Beast. Open challenge, and immediately Douglas goes for Severn. Attacking the neck of Dan Severn, now going for the head. I said earlier, a victory over the Beast, a former STB world champion, could be just what Shane Douglas needs to start this off right. To start his run on Chaos right. This is going to be a very interesting clash of styles. Dan Severn, a mixed martial artist, brilliant wrestler. Shane Douglas, a brilliant wrestler, but one who is good at mind games. As the franchise rolls out of the ring, Severn will now join him and just blasts him on the floor. The franchise so far is in full control. What is Shane Douglas thinking of here? Powerbomb Severn on the barricade. What a maneuver there by Douglas. But Douglas is now thrown into the stairs, and now Dan Severn is just mad. He's been mad since he lost the world title in the Fatal 4-Way at Unplugged. He's been mad since he lost the Gold Rush tournament. He is looking to tear someone limb from limb, and that person just might be Shane Douglas. And the Beast is on full patrol right now. He wants to tear Shane Douglas limb from limb, but the franchise gets out of the way. And now Douglas has him in a big vertical suplex. But Severn rolls through with a roll-up to get the win here. No, not even a one. And Severn takes him down. Shades of his fight against Hoist Gracie. As Douglas needs to find the way back in, or Dan Severn, like he's doing right now, will absolutely decimate Douglas. But Douglas is right back up, goes to the back. German suplex from the Beast, Dan Severn. Still to come after this, the main event. The Rock and Sting, one-on-one. Winner gets a shot at Steve Austin for the world title, and you know that makes Dan Severn more mad than anything else. Nope. Douglas blocked that, but Severn is throwing some good strikes. Judo throw. And now the Beast takes him. Uranagi. And Dan Severn is on the attack. Both of these men utilize the belly-to-belly suplex as a main maneuver. And now a gator roll by the Beast, showing off his amazing wrestling skill. And just throws the franchise. We have not seen Dan Severn go to the top rope much. Severn with a big knee drop. That could be all right there. But the Beast looks ready to go. Dragon Sleeper! Dragon Sleeper! This could be it right here. No, but Douglas rolled out of it. Shane Douglas found a counter to the Dragon Sleeper. Back body drop. Now gets Severn up. He has Dan Severn by the head. As now Nope, they are going back and forth here. It's been a very evenly paced match between these two. As now, the franchise Shane Douglas has Dan the Beast Severn on his shoulders. Head first off a turnbuckle. And look at this. Shane Douglas is resulting to some really underhanded tactics. He has removed the protective covering from the turnbuckle pad. Back in the ring is Douglas. Now what's this? Oh, they are teeing off on each other now. Shane Douglas is bleeding from his forehead. But they don't care. Douglas and Severn are going toe-to-toe right now. Douglas got the better of the exchange. Whips Severn off the ropes. Dropped down by the franchise. Another one. Wait! Belly to belly from Shane Douglas. No, Severn. Dan Severn escaping the belly to belly now, while the referee's back is turned. Closed fist punches to the head of Dan Severn. And now it's Severn who rolls out of the ring. But where is Shane Douglas going? Knee drop from the very top. Douglas with a big elbow. You never want to count out the Beast Dan Severn, but this could go either way. Now, uh-oh. Is he going for three amigos? That's an odd choice considering who else was on this card tonight. And Douglas right back up. Shane Douglas is confident. Wait, no. Severn throws Douglas right back into the ring. Big lariat by the Beast. Dan Severn is looking to prove a massive point tonight with a victory over Shane Douglas. He wants to prove a point to the rest of the Chaos roster that he is still world champion material, that he can go after any title that he wants. And that a silly tournament or a fatal four-way does not matter. Locks in the guillotine choke. This could execute Shane Douglas right here. How did Douglas find a way out of that? And he plants the Beast. Wait, Shane Douglas, belly to belly. 1, 2. Shane Douglas just beat Dan Severn. And the crowd is not happy. What an upset. The franchise has defeated the Beast. And that was a shocking defeat. But now it's time for the main event. For the first Chaos, it'll be the Icon Sting versus the Great One, The Rock. The winner goes on to face Stone Cold Steve Austin for the STB World Title. That match is next. And here comes the Icon, Sting. Sting is really looking to make an impact here. The Rock is a former STB champion, the short-lived United States title. Sting, not a former STB champion, but has accomplished so much in his career. He has a really good opportunity tonight to make some history, because who would not love to see Steve Austin versus Sting? We've seen Steve Austin and The Rock in many timeless wars. But you know Sting is itching to win this match to get a shot at the STB World's title. The Icon is here on Chaos, and we are so glad to have him here. But he has some stiff competition. Very stiff competition. And Sting knows that. The cooler of two heads will prevail in a match like this, because here comes the Great One. The most electrifying man in sports and entertainment. The Rock. And The Rock, no doubt, wants to be the STB World's Champion, but he has to beat Sting, and maybe, just maybe, he could beat Steve Austin. Only time will tell. But The Rock is looking to make a statement. Much like Shane Douglas and Dan Severn earlier, much like everybody on this first edition has made a statement. We've seen Cody Rhodes retain the Intercontinental title. Taka Michinoku beat Eddie Guerrero. Shane Douglas upset Dan Severn. We are now to the main event. The Rock and Sting. The winner goes on to fight Steve Austin for the world's title. They become the #1 contender. This is sure to be a barn burner. The Rock looks ready, but so does Sting. Sting looks ready to go. A first time ever match right here, right now. This is going to be epic. And we await the ringing of the bell that will signify the beginning of this main event. Rock and Sting right now. And Sting tees off first. The Rock blocks. This will probably be very even, but you never know in STB, do you? Rock ducks. Off the rope goes the Great One. Sting gets turned inside out with a clothesline. And The Rock is teeing off. Sting reverses, though. And now Sting is going to work on the right arm of the Great One. These men need to be wary of their two big and devastating maneuvers. Sting has the Scorpion Death Drop and the Scorpion Death Lock. The Rock has the Rock Bottom and the People's Elbow. And now the Sting gets thrown on the outside. We want to thank everybody for making this a great first Chaos. Also, I will say, we have 2 additional brands, Unchained and Super Fight. Those shows will air soon as well, and they have cards that you just cannot miss. It's the Rock and Sting brawl on the outside on Northern Lights by the Stinger. Now the Rock and Sting fighting on the outside here. Sting gets pounced on the apron. And Sting thrown inside of the ring. As now, Sting with a kitchen sink to the Rock. We've seen it all tonight. We've seen technical wrestling excellence. We've seen junior heavyweight action. We've seen upsets. But now we are seeing a clash of the Titans between the Sting and the Rock. And Sting is now smartly going to work on the legs of the Rock to weaken him for the aforementioned Scorpion Deathlock. That could seal the deal if Sting is to get it on right. And now Sting throws the Rock down for the cover. Only gets a 1. That's to be expected. Now Sting will use his power that we know that he has to work on the Rock. Rings the left arm. That is a continued target for Sting. Working on it now. The Rock is right back up. Sting has him. Suplex position. Wait, what's he going to go for here? Oh, right on his head. But the Rock rolls Sting up. Not even a 1. They're back to their feet. Big boot by the Rock blocked. The Rock sends Sting for the ride. Rock drops down. Now Rocky with a back elbow. Steve Austin is watching this match intently. He needs to know who his next challenger will be. Now Sting to the outside of the ring. The Rock and Sting have been evenly matched so far. Sting is on the Rock's shoulders. Throw it first onto the rope. The Rock hooks the leg. Only a 1 count. Sting gets up easily from that one. The Rock taking the boots to Sting. Wait, Sting already is going for the Scorpion Death Drop. I mean, the Death Lock. But The Rock is not going to give up that easily and throws Sting off. I apologize for that mistake. And The Rock plants the legs of Sting. Sting is right back up, though, but The Rock is so fast with it. I think The Rock tried to go for the rock bottom there, but Sting did block it. Either one of these men would make fine opponents for Steve Austin, but they can also flourish elsewhere in the STB Chaos ranks. It's just going to be a telltale match. Sting on the top. Leg drop from Sting. Nearly decapitated The Rock. Is Sting going for it again? Yes, he is. Sting turns The Rock around. Death block applied, but The Rock reached the bottom rope. Rock throws him off. Big clothesline by the Great One. Gets Sting up. Massive suplex from The Rock. Gets the arm. It's anybody's ball game. Wait, The Rock! Rock! Rock bottom! That's all. That's got to be all. Sting powers out of the rock bottom. And The Rock's getting frustrated, but Sting right back on him. Sting with the cover. Sting got him. That was quick. Sting with almost the upset. The Rock has been defeated. Sting and Steve Austin for the world's title. That'll be a sight to see. Thank you so much for joining us on the first Chaos. We will see you for the next one. Stay tuned for Unchained and Super Fight.